We are 2/3 digitally health focused. That means that we're looking at electronic healthcare records, wearable sensors, big data analysis, drug discovery improvements, all the tributaries that come off the digital health space, of which there's going to be hundreds, if not thousands. The other third really is about opportunistic investments in biotech, bioag, and other areas of sustainability. We look at the market valuation in a very specific way. We want to be able to understand liquidity. We're not so much concerned about recession, we're concerned about liquidity. And from our analysis, we're in a long-term liquidity crisis. That means for us, from our research, that the S&P probably is going to return somewhere around 3.1% year on year for the next 10 years. And healthcare, we believe, is going to return in some sectors 37%. We look at this as an important part of evaluating companies and their valuations because we look at the money that has been put in by the large big tech companies like Microsoft, Google, Apple, and Amazon as an indicator of what companies are willing to pay. And this, for us, is an important barometer. We know that there's been about $100 billion put into play by these big tech companies in very specific health tech-centric companies because the core competencies of these big tech companies allows synergies. We also know that as these companies move in Series B, they have very clear exit strategies. So for us, valuation depends upon understanding who the buyers are, where the liquidity is, what the entry and exit points are. And that's why we try to work with CEOs who are flexible, who do understand that they need to listen, as Owen was saying earlier. Who is the counterparty? What do they want? What do they need? So it's a combination of understanding outcomes and patient-centric company development, but it's also a critically important piece to understand what your investors are looking for, and they bring synergies to that you need to really pay attention to.